right, good people. Happy Friday.
Happy
It is
Friday,
Friday,
y'all.
July 30th. We at the end of the month. So I'm here this evening with Chelsea Marie to talk about this book.
Yes, ma'am.
Lord Jesus. So y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Come on. That's this guy that says that. Come on in here. Click like and click share. Don't do that. You don't have to do that part, but come on in, come on in. Hey, ladies. Hey, Maisha. Hey, Tara.
Hey,
Um,
ladies.
Ayana, after doing all of that yappity yap, then she gonna post something, text something about she was going somewhere with her sister, or her daughter, or somebody came to pick her up, and they won't let her live. So I don't know where she is right about now, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, Chelsea, let me just give you your flowers right now.
Well,
I
thank
love everything you do, but God, dog, girl, you put your foot in this book. You literally
you.
put your foot in this book. And I'm gonna tell you, I saw this review. I want to find that lady and I want to hurt her is what I really want to do
Listen,
because
it was a few on that ad. Me like,
I mean, she was like, she said something about it was too many characters. I don't know how to really talk. This is just me.
yes.
This is my interpretation of how she said it's too many characters and bitch. And then I was just like, wait. She gave a disclaimer. God dog it. She said to go back and read. She told you what to read before you even got to this book. Even if you went back to okay, let me just say this to y'all. I'm tired. I've been working 2 days.
We give you all the grace.
Thank you. So even if you went back and just read Dre and Coco's book, you have a little bit of something.
Right.
But you truly needed to go back and have a foundation for everybody, for the Calvin clan, for Pacino, for I mean, like, come on. So I'm gonna give you your flowers. I wrote a review, and when I write my reviews, y'all just don't know that it's me because I don't write it under Indie Love. I write it. I've had been on Amazon for a long, long time, so it's an old email name that I use. So I'll just say it. Chelsea shared it, and I got excited, y'all. I swear, I was like, "That's me. That's my review." Chelsea shared. I mean, she liked my review, like I did it right. I
I
did
love
review.
it. Listen.
So, um, let's jump right on into it.
Yes. Hi, Maisha. She's on my face.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
lady.
Chances. So you see Chances down there. Somehow we had to move a whole class. Yes, y'all, we moved. And I ain't gonna lie, Chances did more moving than I did. I look up and she had stuff and she was flying down the hallway. And I'm coming down the hallway with a box and she got the table stacked with stuff. She did more work than I did, but we worked. Lost Chelsea. She'll be back. She'll be back in a minute. So um there she go. Okay.
Okay.
You good?
Yes. I don't know what happened. Look at it, but the devil be busy because he know we about to talk.
I know. Yeah, he busy. Yeah, he busy. Tried to wear us out today, said I would be too tired, but I wasn't canceling this at all. Thanks, Tara. Yeah, so congratulations to Chantress too. We getting it done. We are getting it done. So anyway, let's jump right on in here. Chelsea,
Ma'am.
what made you do all of that? And I'm not now, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just like,
Right.
girl, like you tied all of them in. Y'all, we're gonna be here a little longer than an hour. I'm telling you now, we're gonna be here a little longer than an hour because I got
It's a
stuff to
lot to
say,
discuss.
a lot to discuss, because I got questions. I don't know how much you can answer with a y'all. I promise you, I'm not trying to flash y'all. I don't know what's going on right about now. But anyway, um, I got questions. We got a lot of discuss. I don't know what all you could tell us, considering the next book is coming out. I'm not even gonna
Right.
ask you when it's coming because I'm not. I don't. I mm-mm. Look. We just had a talk, and Shantress. No, I understand the process. Well, shoot your questions in, and I will try. I should have had a third person in here to how to throw them up there, but I would. We would try to get answer every last question that y'all got. So
Yes.
my first question was, girl, how and why did you do all of that.
Okay. So so the original plan was just to, like, I always knew I wanted to do more with Dre. I always knew I wanted to do more with Coco. And I was approaching the 3-year anniversary of For You I Will. And I was like, okay, this is the perfect time to kind of segue in Dre. And I was like, but who would fit for Dre? Like, I'm one of those, like, I like merging my characters in their stories. So I was like, well, who would be like the unlikeliest person people like would ever expect? Coco. Because I knew I wanted to do more with Coco. I know I wanted to do more with Dre. I prayed on it, and then Champagne Wishes came about.
Oh, yeah.
So as far as merging everybody into the book, like, literally all I can say is, like, y'all, I said a big prayer. Like, I wanted to write something that was like beyond me and what I wanted, and that's literally what was birthed. Because, like, if you think about it, to the person who ever wrote that comment, if you in here, girl, please just, I'm gonna pray.
She better not be in here.
But
if you in here, you need to go on and leave, because Indie Love don't play that. You might as well go on and go. She better not be in here.
But merging all the characters, we forget that the connection to all the family at that particular time was Macy. And you may not think about it that way, but it really is, because she's Coco's child, but then she's also, like, well, I take that back, not necessarily Macy, but like Dre.
Right.
So we're gonna say Dre is like the connecting piece to everything. He's connected to Coco. He's connected to Dafina, her husband. And when you come after Coco, like Atlas said, like, she has an army behind her.
Right.
So I cannot tell their story without bringing everybody, because literally Coco's story, it affected everybody.
Right.
It was one downfall to the next. Dre's issues connected to everybody, and it just trickled down. So this world happened, and yeah.
I got you. Okay, so Tara said, how did you keep it straight? Did you have a character chart timeline?
Oh, child, let me tell you. Because, okay, like, my first time doing the series was the Calvins, and there was so many errors in that. Like, I got the dates mixed up with the kids on their birthdays and everything. So before I started this book, I made like a character Bible so I could keep track of everything.
Okay.
Because I had to go back to like a Mills book. Okay, they were this age when he got sentenced. This is when Krishna was pregnant and Ari was this age.
And you know what? Because when Pacino's son and AJ, right? And I was like, wait, what? Damn, this kid is old now.
Right. Okay. So let me tell you about that again. Let me tell you my flaws, right? Because I still wanted the parents to still be kind of young. I'm like, the parents still can't be young if they kids
are
grown. So I never mentioned the parents' ages, but I mentioned the kids' ages because, they're growing up. And if we think about it, with a Mills book, we never really got to see much of the kids, but they were growing up during that whole time period. Like, at the end of his book, Macy was about to start high school.
Right. And then Lil Mama.
Ari.
Yeah, that's he got 4 names, so I get all my mixed up. That's Atlas's daughter, but really
that's a Mills child.
Right. Right. Okay, so yes, we mentioned Pacino's name, girl. Yes, we did, but somebody tag Sean. She might be, she might be here being incognito.
Okay, yeah, because Sean gonna
so they don't think they understand. I was like, I should have turned the comments off so nobody would come for Sean, because they don't understand. But
that is rare.
Right. You have to meet Sean and know her to know that. That's why I was like, God, are you for real right now?
Listen, I was like, wow, I'm gonna let you have that. I'm not gonna argue with nobody.
Right. Don't come for, I'm telling y'all, once you meet her, like, if you ever hear LB be like, Sean, call home, Sean just be and she keeps to herself. So yeah.
But she gonna slide in your DMs like, ma'am.
Quick. I just wanted to tell you something. You don't have to take this advice, or you don't have to, but I want to say da 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 da. And then she
Right.
gone. And
And
you
that's
like you
it.
sending a message back, and Sean is gone. So you had me emotional. And I guess because I reread Champagne Wishes, and then this dropped. So I was emotional in the first 3%, I think. I was like, damn, I'm about to cry. Like at the airport. And when she sent him a message and was like, leave, you can't do this to me. I was like, oh, I'm about to go down this rabbit hole for real right now.
Listen, their passion is on like another level. Like,
Right. Like, dang, that is, I'm outside and you inside. I cannot see you, but I feel you. Like, I feel you. And you both are saying the same. But she's saying, you don't want this. You don't want this. You don't want this. And he's like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So let's just get Delphina out the way because that whole makes and then the fact that your husband looks like Dre. Like, really? What the freak?
yeah.
I don't like her. I do not. And at first, it was like, oh, I want them to be together. Way back in Andrea's story, it was like, oh, just go on and put them together. Stop playing. Well, now I wish you would. I would. What is wrong with her?
Again, Daphne's story.
Yes, she can. Okay, I'm gonna share. She is. You
Daphne
right,
the devil.
Cheryl. She is. She is. And Allegra with gasoline draws on.
With Vaseline Johnson.
With gasoline
Daphne,
draws on.
okay. I honestly thought I was done with Daphne when I wrote For You I Will. I was like, okay, her and Dre, they're not gonna be together. If I ever did touch Dre again, she would not be a part of the story. But when I was right, she did a whole
She
thing.
did. She did. She did.
When I was writing Champagne Wishes, I was like, okay, like what is gonna be Dre's flaw? I'm like, okay, he can be this passionate man, but he gotta have a flaw.
Right.
And I was like, okay, Daphne. But Dre's he's an artist. He's very sensitive. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. How does that look? And then that homegirl and Birdie Slow just showed her natural black ass. And
Oh my God. Like, if Andrea, who loves everybody, is like, I'm off you, I want to call you bad names, but I
but
can't.
call you a whore and that's
Right. Yes. Yes. Monique, right. Drake is very intense. Like, you took him to a whole nother level. We didn't see this Dre. We saw this Dre as far as being protective of his sister.
Right.
But the passion that he has, and every time he takes a drink, I cringe. I just be like, oh God, when is something going like
Listen, when was that? When he was snapping with Andrea, when her and London popped up at his house, and I'm just like, oh, baby, don't do that. And I'm writing that at the same time. I say that, but I'm like, don't do that, Drake. But that, like, he has some demons on him. Like, with Drake, I really wanted to show, like, okay, men have emotions, but we deal with a lot of these toxic men, and we wonder what the heck they going through. Like, bro, like, you got mommy issues? Explain your mommy issues, Dre.
Okay. Somebody's mama should have had that. Well, it's not his mama, but it's like some of these men, get these brothers in some counseling. Ain't nothing wrong with a counselor at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Their mother, when he ran into her at the grocery store for this baby's birthday, and this heifer acted like he was gonna rob her, I was too done. I was too done. Like, that's when I was really like, okay, wait, this bra, really? Yeah, he did. But he was drunk, or he was drinking, and he was in his feelings. And
the night before that, he was just sexting Daphne, and then she turned around and said, you ain't worth me leaving my husband for or having a baby with. even though that's what I said to you to get over your house. Whew.
I can't with her. I can't with her. I hate that her husband took
Oh, the sister.
the sister and did what he did to the sister. He should have did it to her ass. They should have, although damn, I was like, damn, Chelsea. Woo!
Listen, that book stretched me in ways I never thought. Like, I was like, ugh, that's too harsh.
baby. Their mama is perfect example for karma not always hitting you. Sometimes it hits your kids to make
Listen,
you
because
suffer
karma
more.
sometimes will skip you and go to your next generation, and people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is Monique saying? Even though his father tried to do right by him, Dre, he failed them emotionally to a degree.
I think about Andrea's letter that she wrote to her dad. You know how she's like, you taught me about forgiveness, but you didn't teach Dre that.
But
then also Dre,
if he didn't know how, I get what Monique is saying, but if he didn't know how, and as a single parent, and then you have an autistic child, and he's by himself, that's where your helpmate comes in.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your helpmate is supposed to be there to help you.
The balance of it. Yeah.
Right, right, exactly. The balance of the two. And I felt like he was doing the best that he could with what he had. He tried, I think that could fall under to any parent. I mean, I feel like there's things that I've taught mine, and it's like, damn, I could have did this and I should have did. And we all know that, parents know that, and even as children ourselves, it's a learning curve. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a big learning curve. So I really feel like he did the best that he could without tainting the mother's name on top of that.
Right, because he never did it.
At no point does he say anything negative that you haven't said that he said anything negative about her. You right. I wish somebody would throw her in there.
The piranha pool. The piranha pool would be like the all-time classic.
That is hilarious.
But remember, he got an alligator pond. Well, Casey has an alligator pond now, so
yeah,
they were just lacking, unfortunately. Yeah, because I mean, some things are going to be missed because, like you said, when you have a helpmeet, they pick you up where you're missing it. That balance. So and that situation,
or even if he had the right helpmate, she might have been able to say, okay, well, you're doing all of this, but then you might need to spend some extra time with.
Right. Like, I'll take on Dre this day, you go chill.
Right. Right. So, okay, we're going to jump ship for just a little bit. Everybody kept saying they were saying Macy's name wrong. Maybe it's the teacher in me because I knew it was Macy, but I never connected Macy's store. I just was like, it's Macy.
Yeah, Macy. But first of all, that was PJ1 trying to be funny with the girl because he's like, because who was it? My aunt. Okay, that's what it was. My aunt, she's like, how do you say this girl name? Like, it's Macy. She's like, that ain't how you spell no damn Macy. I was like, well, how do you say it? She's like, Massey. And I'm like a master and a slave put together. She's like,
I never got that.
So that's what, made me put
that's where that came from.
Because I'm like, okay. Then I heard other people say it, and I'm like, it's Macy. But, okay.
So Bunny said, don't mention Casey. Well, we got pissed at him at the end. We wasn't pissed at him at first. We was, at least I was, and I was like, he's daddy daycare all day long.
I think we need to give Casey some grace. If there is a character I would want y'all to give grace to, it's Casey.
Cause she putting him through straight up. What is wrong with her?
Okay. Daphina, think about how Daphina went about getting Casey. It came with a lie.
Not Delphina.
Nolani. There
right.
we go.
Right.
No, it started with a lie.
It did.
And, it didn't start off like their foundation had been rocky since the
jump, and then she had his baby, and
right. So it's like, okay, are y'all sure she's not just really showing her true colors right now? Like, because, okay, for book 2, I'm gonna tell you right now, do she get better? Absolutely not.
I don't expect her to though. I do not honestly don't expect her. Let me tell you what I expect. And this is not for you to do this. This is what I expect. I expect for her to have a major downfall. Like, girl, you go. And I feel like now I'm saying this till we don't. Chelsea hasn't told me anything. So if it happens, this is just me and my premonition. And I feel like her downfall is going to be their son. I feel like Casey ain't gonna have to do nothing. I feel like Andrea said, she could see in the son's eyes, like there's just this blank slate. I feel like she's pushing him to snap, and he's gonna be the one that's going to snap. Yeah, Tara, I had empathy for him too until the end. I was just like, wait, what is he doing? What? Wait, I can't terminate her.
You tell me, can't she just not be in the book, Holani?
Man.
No, okay, so with Nolani, ooh, okay. The vision for the wife I've always had for Nolani was actually Peaches from More Than You'll Ever Know.
Oh, for Casey.
For Casey.
Okay.
That was my vision of who his wife had always been. I don't know where I got Nolani from, but to make his story interesting and for what I wanted to do to his character, like to break him down because he's never been in love at that time. Like this girl has literally like broke this man time and time again.
Right.
How many more chances does she get? And it's like, he's to that point where it's like, okay, he has changed because he's a family man.
Mm-hmm.
He's thinking like, I love you. Like, I didn't think love was possible. I didn't think marriage was possible. Damn sure wasn't around here thinking about having no children, but you gave all that to me.
And damn sure wasn't trying to make cupcakes.
Oh, one of my readers calls him Freddie Crocker because the bonnet, everything.
And this fool in his slides and everything goes up in his
he got, flour all over his face. That is not the case and we read about.
Right.
Like, that is like night and day. So this man is having a hard time struggling with the fact that his wife is just like
wilding
out. Like she is.
I'll say it. Chelsea's not gonna say it. His wife is wilding the fuck out. Like she has lost her goddamn mind. Like that is what she's doing.
And he's trying to like make her understand, like, please don't, like take me to that level with you because it's like he's trying
to there. Really? You thought that was sexy? Really? I was laughing. I literally was laughing like it's like you get this visual of this big man
in an apron, some slides, flour, and a bonnet with
who talks mad shit. I mean, I could see I could see Atlas just like taking a picture and cracking the hell up behind it. I can't. Ayana says sexy as fuck. Okay.
Listen, okay. We all have our turn-ons.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you, Tara, but I feel like it's gonna be either the son. I'll even throw in her niece. Her niece. And we could all just be like, we could all convene back and just be like, okay, so you thought it was this, I thought it was that, and I didn't see this coming. Because I know it ain't gonna be as simple as what we're saying. But I'm just like, Sean is in the house.
Sean finally gonna enter the building.
Sean is in the house. Let's see. Let me show what she's saying. What is she saying? I like the conversation Emil and Casey and how Krishna told Nolani about herself. They both.
Oh, that read on that yacht. Listen, when I wrote that, I literally like, ooh.
Let me tell you something. Krishna, and I'm not talking about, when I say this, I'm not going to say, I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about the epitome of that is me when I'm done with you. You don't even exist. We could be on this yacht and I don't see you.
Period.
At all. That is me all day long. I could ignore you. And then if you come for me, you talking to me? Okay, let's go.
It was the grace, the class that she had. Like, then she said, I gotta digest my food. Like, ooh.
Look, these tacos are so good, y'all.
Listen. That
I
was
loved
like,
it.
if that was not a read, like one of them Phaedra reads, honey.
Wait. And then the way the rest of them was instigating, the way Coco instigating was like, oh, oh. Love it. Loved it.
Oh my gosh,
Yes,
yes.
Monique, it was. It was everything. Everything. I
Even
mean,
Coco's read to Nolani, it wasn't as big as Krishna's, but I like it for the simple fact, like she had to remind, like literally, like, don't get it twisted. Like I'm still that, I'm still that bitch.
right.
Like
Right.
you don't want this smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I wanted to try to seduce your husband,
I could
I could
easily.
easily, and he will probably come to me if I, and it's just like, because we never really know the dynamics of their relationship.
Right. We all we know is that they were sleeping together.
Right.
And she blew it. Like the way you wrote it in his story was like he was crushed that she semi blew him off for this
Exactly. He
dude. And so
was
then
crushed.
like when he shut down and went on with okay, that's what you want to do. Okay. I'm going and be with this other guy. Right. Is that what she said? Don't get it twisted, boo boo. You right. Don't play with me.
Hello. Like she said, I don't like to admit it, but I was schooled to be a hoe. I mean, well, a seductress. A seductress. Blah. You know what I'm saying. She was schooled to seduce.
Okay, so you threw the monkey wrench in there with I wasn't surprised. I'm trying to think if I had an inkling of that. Maybe not, but I wasn't. I was not. It was the grandmama was so damn ratchet. It was almost like I ain't even surprised at that shit. I ain't even surprised. Okay, that didn't. I mean, that didn't shock me. I mean, it shocked me, but it wasn't like. It was like okay. That ain't nothing. I don't put nothing past that old bat. Nothing at all.
Especially if you had your own daughter kid. I really don't put nothing past you.
That's what I'm like. Are you for real right now? Don't are you for real? So now, y'all, when Chelsea kept saying we ain't heard Coco's story, we haven't heard from Coco, we don't know her voice. I didn't know she was gonna do all of that. I didn't know she came from all of that. That's straight up trauma.
And how would you, react in trauma? Like she said, like everybody wants to like crucify her for that one moment. But look at everything that had been building up over her life, and then it's like she just exploded at the wrong particular time. I mean, I love Coco.
Sean said she didn't like Coco at first. Every comment you make, Sean, because you are the GOAT right now, I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it.
Coco.
I do too. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep my thoughts on that last chapter, that last scene. I'm really gonna keep them to myself. I really am. I want to save them so that when it comes back, it's like Josh called it. But I'm gonna just keep that to myself because I just have this inclination that I know it's way more to it than what happened. I know it is. I know it is. Veronica, that's who needs to be in the no, she don't need the piranha. She need the alligator where it's a slow cause Kason is doing his alligator
Alligator farm.
wait, I just kept thinking like when he kept saying it, I kept saying, nigga, where did you alligators roam? Where are you putting these alligators?
Well, they got a lot of land too, so
but okay, so I'm gonna walk out my front door and this is gonna be sitting alligators roam. In my mind, I kept saying, where is he gonna put this alligator farm? Like, and keep them contained. I guess that's my thing. Oh. Yes, I know they have a lot of where you gonna put them and keep them contained.
Listen, it's Casey. We just gonna let him do it.
We just gonna let him do him.
Yeah, we gonna let him do it.
Yeah, I think that's when I started wondering too, Tara, when it was mentioned that she mentioned more like the aunt. That did have me wondering, like,
Can Veronica get hers too?
Yeah, we want Veronica in the alligator farm. We want her in the alligator farm.
Yeah, and then at the last minute, I had added the pictures on the wall. Like when she was walking, how she said like she always thought she favored her aunt more. Mm-hmm. I added that at the last because I'm like, okay, how are they gonna know that they look alike?
Yes, because in my mind, when she was in the hotel and the man basically raped her,
Yeah.
what mother
Just
really
take a
is gonna,
bath.
yeah, it's like really like Veronica have you that program. Even any mother, regardless of what you do, you have something in you that's gonna draw you, unless you are just well, no, because Draina's mama is the devil too. Is
Was
the devil too.
yeah, she was piranha food way back.
But then want to come around when you need something. Because your son is your son. She didn't even say your brother. Your son, my son. And I was just like, poor Andrea. She just want to find the good in everybody, and it just ain't.
Isn't it?
It ain't
But
there.
I'll tell you about book 2. Andrea is very unsettled on that doggone compound. She thought she was getting away to be calm, but listen, them demons that's on that compound.
You thought she was gonna have a true baby moon, and she is not.
She is not. She is disturbed.
Allegra said piranhas leap on alligators.
Look at this.
And her hooker ass daddy.
And I'm reading that like I'm hearing it in her New Orleans accent.
Uh-oh, Sean talking. What you say, Sean? The conversation between Coco and Emil was deep. The fact that he knew about her, Coco didn't flinch. That's because Emil knows all.
Everything. Like everything. Like there isn't much that Emil does not know. Does he have superpowers? He does. He's Emil. That's
first of all, you are a thug, gangster, killer, and you got a direct line to God. Like nigga, for real. Like as much as Sean could have him, because I'd be scared. I'd be like, he could read every thought. Everything.
Emil is very wise, and whereas they ask simple questions, Emil doesn't. He thinks beyond that. He got eyes literally everywhere. Dude, they test Emil so much in book 2. I'm just like,
Kaysen is testing him now. Like
Cassian tests him. Atlas tests him.
Get your house order. Get your house. I'm telling you, if I have to step in, he's
gonna be you and your wife.
Your kid's gonna be living with me. That's the bottom line. Your kid's gonna be living with me.
Hello. One already named after me, so
he's the Calman. You're right. He is the Calman whisperer.
He is. All them kids who they love their uncle boy.
All of them.
She is worse than her. Bonnie, her dog is straight trash.
Child has to be. I mean, like she truly. But she got somebody on her side that's tipping her off when they getting ready to come. Like you done moved all them little girls out of that room back there. Somebody's tipping you off.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Emil is 2 steps ahead of her. He know her every move. Just letting it play out. He told Coco, "Don't worry about it. I got this. I got this. I got it." I do feel I need something bad to happen to Delphina's husband. I really do. Because Atlas told his ass not to come to Florida. I know they know he's there. I know they know he's there. I don't even know why. What he thought he was. What he thought. Like you think you're gonna be on Florida grounds and they don't know, bruh.
Heck, they probably knew when you was gassing up your plane to come to Florida.
To come. And then you want Macy? Are you crazy? That's not gonna happen. That bruh. The fault. Okay, so let me just ask you this.
Okay.
Is it just 2 or are we gonna be on a 3 book? Oh hell. Look.
It's a series, y'all. I'm sorry. It is 3 books.
Okay.
Listen, only because there is so much to unpack. I go back to what Atlas told Jolly. He's like, I'm the calm before the storm. Burn me slow is literally what that is. It's the burn slow before Ish pops off. Book 2, Ish pops off. Like from start to finish, nothing. Like when I tell you like that family is under attack, they are literally under attack. Like everybody. Not one person is safe, down to the smallest child. Do I kill off any of the main characters? No. I do not kill off any of the main characters. I will not do that. I don't even like when people kill off main characters in their books. I cry and I be mad. So no, I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Book 3 is literally just like, there is a lot of ish popping off. Oh God, a lot of ish popping off in book 3. But it is 3 books. I will definitely say that, because I already know when y'all finish book 2, you're like, what the freaking hell, Chelsea? And I'm like, I'm sorry. So this is my warning. Y'all got to hear first. There is 3 books total. They are all in the works. Yes.
Boy, they going in the.
I'm not even looking at the chat.
Some people are like, yes, woo woo, 3 books, woo sigh. That was good. You loved Who's Thickness too. Who's Thickness?
Yes. It was just a lot, y'all. It's a lot going on in the book. There are a lot of characters, of course, as you can see, but it's never like a dull moment, so it won't be like a boring read.
Child, I couldn't do nothing. That's part of the problem with with what we was talking about before. I start I get so engrossed, and it's like, you need to put this down and go do X, Y, and Z. Okay, listen, it don't happen.
This book
does not happen.
Book 2.
Oh, Burn Baby is thick.
Burn Baby?
Yeah. Stop talking in code, damn it.
Who is Worm?
She said Burn Baby is thick.
Oh, Burn Me Slow. Yeah, Burn Me Slow is
book.
That is a very thick book. I do believe I kind of surpassed that with book 2. The last one, I do know I definitely surpassed that one. So they get longer and longer, only because it's so much to unpack. Yeah. I'm
not sure who this is. Law 3 books. I don't know who that is.
I'm sorry, y'all, but it's a series.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. We will survive. And guess what? When we go to New Orleans next year, we're gonna buy all 3 books.
Amen.
Trust. Jesse gonna sell out. We're gonna sell out for sure. So yeah. I was just talking to my mother about that too, and this doggone Delta variant, and I'm just like, Lord Jesus.
You feel like deja vu all over again.
Don't do this to me. No, I'll be like, Kevin.
We are not gonna claim that we rebuke.
No, we're not. No, we not. We are not. Oh, Mimi. Mimi is in the house. Okay, that's Mimi. Okay.
Yes.
Oh gosh. There's so much. So Macy, yes, right, Chantress, sell out. She's going to sell out. She ain't gonna have nothing left when she leaves. Anybody who's been, I don't know if any of my Arthur friends here, they always know that's my goal, is for them to go home with nothing. I like for them to come with boxes of books and go home with nothing. And then I walk around and I whisper, I'm telling all my secrets. How did you do? Did you do okay? Did you sell out? Do you have to tell? They'll tell you that I be walking around like low key, like, I don't want to know what you made. I just want to know you did okay. You did good. That is my goal. That is always my goal for the Arthurs, to do great. So let me say this too. If you haven't written your review, please write your review. Please write your
review, because it is. I have a lot of y'all showing me some love with that one headphone there, boy. I tell you,
knock her shit all the way to the bottom. Knock it down. And just so you know, I did click
report.
I sure did.
I did too. I told my mama to do it. I told my auntie to do it. I said report that. I said, because I feel like that's a defamation of character. I will sue her.
And it always be the ones that you don't know when you click to see what else they do. You can never see who they are.
This is like a personal attack, because you have not read, reviewed. Your profile is fairly new, so I feel like you just created that profile just to leave me that review. I ain't gonna go into that. I'm just gonna leave that how it is.
People. Now I will tell you this. I love the fact that Macy is very much aware of her mom's flaws to a degree. And she does not hold that against her. When she talks about how when she was little, her mom had enough love for her to put her with people that would take care of her while she went and got herself together. I love that this child is not holding onto that and has a clear understanding of my mama did this because she wanted to get better so that she could be better for me. I love this little girl. I love
Macy.
girl,
Her,
young lady.
Listen, her parts of the story that was like, okay, this is the sunshine part. Like, woo, sunshine. Because
Okay.
her and her little love triangle she got going on. I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
They won't post your review here. Uh-oh, what happened? They won't post mine. It's on Goodreads with Amazon playing. You have to be very careful.
Yeah, words and stuff you use.
Your words, and you can't let it be known that you are friends with the author. If they think that you're friends with the author, they be janky.
Yeah, I had to unlink my profile on Goodreads, the Facebook, so people could leave reviews. Because I'm like, and then when I called it was like, "Oh, are you friends with this person? How the hell do you know that?"
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's a review. But yeah, so I had to unlink so much stuff from there. But
that's a very good question. What was Hayden's motive, though? I feel like his cousins put it there. His cousins are linked somewhere. His cousin was linked somewhere, and then the cousin's friend, he's gone. He's gone. Ooh. When them brothers said they was going to ride around,
he said cruise the city.
Cruise, yeah, they gone. We ain't gonna see him, you know. And they beat Hayden up. Think about that. They beat Hayden. They the ones that beat him up because Homeboy said if Hayden would have did what we told him to do, and I was like, oh, what was your child?
Listen, I love PJ. Like PJ was like, oh bitch. Like when he pulled that gun out, like nigga, you are your father's son. Like hello. Like you got excited when you saw the gun. I'm like,
no, you ain't gonna find him. Yeah. They went cruising to get him. He ain't.
Not and they took PJ with him, so ain't no telling. Like,
okay. Oh, what was Hayden supposed to do though?
I can't tell it.
He betrayed them. We know that much because they beat the brakes off of him.
Right.
He first, I was like, did AJ
supposed to do? Yeah. Hayden had one. He had one job, and he failed.
And he failed at that one job.
He failed at that one job.
Poor baby. I almost feel bad for him.
I know. I do too.
I almost feel bad for him. Allegra said you have a 4.8 rating. It's okay. We gonna yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we don't let one monkey stop no show. She don't know this community. She don't know this community. She don't. And I want to touch on something else that don't have nothing to do with this, but I can't right now because I might get in trouble. I have to be so careful because I don't know. You know, it be some spies in the group. I know it is. I know you can't. I'm not a male, but my spirit is very wide open, and I be knowing. Seriously, I do. So it's something I saw earlier, and I was like, "Girl, sit your ass down somewhere." It wasn't in this group; it was in another group. So I just waited for everybody else to be like to come for. So they did, and I was like, "Good job, peoples. Good job, peoples." Yes, it was. I like the fact. Yes, you're right, Sean. It was cute. And the fact
wasn't
that
he had asked way in advance.
Yes.
He said he wanted to be intentional so he could act on his intentions.
That's why he was mean mugging Hayden. He was like, you want to be with this clown? Why are you even
right? Like just sit your little hot tail down. It's coming.
Wait, 16 is coming. It's coming.
That young thug energy. Book 2, yes. PJ is his father in a replica. Like he is like Macy, girl, you better sit your ass down somewhere. Stop playing with me. That type of energy. Like
the fact that he was just so sweet. Took her to Topgolf, gave her presents, had them singing, brought her a cake. I was just like, yes.
He had it all planned. Like he told Daisy Jean, like, this ain't no 3 show. I don't care if we talk about how fast Daisy Jean got turned out. I was like, look at that little girl.
Okay.
ringing, and what was her name? Deep Throat Daisy.
Oh, and I think that's what pissed everybody off. The same thing that Amel said to Casey. Like, nigga, you know, that's your daughter's friends. You don't know who she hanging out with. And then you gonna turn around and say this stuff to Coco, like, bruh. I think that's what pissed that's when everybody flipped, like, no, you're not turning this whole thing around. He just said that to you a week ago. Bruh, how are you gonna turn around and say this to her? Like, for real? I couldn't believe it. Oh, Maisha says she loved how you plug the local establishments.
You know,
What establishments are you speaking of?
Oh, you know, all the Florida, the South Florida, the schools, the restaurants, well, the Indian reservation, that's the main one.
Wait, Allegra, you know what I'm talking? Right, girl, go sit down somewhere, please. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh. But yes, so somebody was like, you have to stop writing about Florida because you live in Texas. Now, I don't know Texas outside of where I live, so I can't write about Texas yet.
Well, we have a Top Golf here, but I didn't know. I mean, I figured I don't know what Jackson's is. That's an
ice cream restaurant in South Florida. If you ever go to South Florida, check out Jackson's Ice Cream. It is
okay. Good. I got a question for my South Florida, people. Because the finger licking clothes? What happened with finger licking? Because
I don't like the finger licking.
You don't?
I never liked it.
We went and the food was good. Well, I ain't gonna lie.
Which one you went to? The one in Miami or the one?
Yes.
Okay.
The one in Miami.
Well, see, I heard that everyone is different. Like when you go to each one, like it's like different tastes at each one because
really?
All the cooks be changing the recipes.
Oh, it's 3. She said it's like 3 locations. Okay.
Yeah, I went to the one that's in Broward, and I didn't like that one at all.
I can't tell you which one we went to. I mean, I just know we were in Miami.
Well, if you went to then yeah. I heard Trick Daddy restaurant is better than finger licking.
So. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just say this. I ain't been back to Miami. It's been a minute. But I used to follow them on Instagram, and now it's like, okay, wait, what happened?
Oh, I don't know if they're open or not, but I know when I went, I didn't like it.
I don't like it, but they don't give you enough food.
They don't not for them prices, and then they give you a bunch of juice that's, you know how like something is real sweet, you could like feel like your little nerves right here, just the tangling.
We liked it.
I like it too, but that one was like too sweet. Like I felt like I was about to become a diabetic.
Oh, it's called the Licking now. Okay, well.
Oh, they changed the name. Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, because when I was in Orlando, we saw there was one, and that's what it was. And I was looking it up, and I was like, I don't know if this is the same place or not, but we didn't get to go when we was in Orlando. We was in Orlando this year, but we went to Finger Licking. That was back in 2015.
Oh yeah.
So it's been a minute. Yeah,
that's
the last time I was in Miami, and we went because of the drinks, and at the time, and it was a long line and the whole 9. So
yeah, I mean,
you see a line full of people, you thinking.
Because you think it's DJ Khaled's, it's supposed to be soul food and all this other kind of stuff. So you're like, okay.
Okay. I heard they put one in Chicago too. But anyway, we off topic. I'm sorry, y'all. I jumped ship on that real quick. But yeah, we talked about that a couple of weeks ago when I was talking to Johnny and Sheree about naming restaurants and streets and highways and schools and naming things that and making sure that it's correct and not incorrect information. So yeah. So if Maisha is giving you the thumbs up,
right?
That's another one who's like, Maisha gonna let you know if it ain't right.
Maisha's always sweet though. So she
is.
Yes.
She is. I met Maisha the other week. She is hilarious with her little cart. I can't wait for New Orleans. I swear to God. I want to go. I don't know what that is in Atlanta. I don't know what that is, Maisha. I'm a homebody. Let me just tell you that right now. I'm a homebody. I don't know what that is, but I'll look it up and see what it is. So, okay. So Macy, PJ, Tara said something about Daisy. I forgot. I think we got sidetracked off the that whole Daisy.
That whole day.
I feel like they're gonna be pimping her out at any minute. Like they were. I feel like they were for Veronica, and then they're gonna, and next thing you know, she gonna be just being trained like Veronica.
No, Daisy Dean, she don't get traded out.
You said she don't.
A little hot till she gets sit down because she being hot, but no, she don't get traded out.
I laughed so hard. Was it Emil was the case and that said, and Daisy, go get in your grandmama's car.
That was Casey. No, that was Emil. Because he was pissed off that Casey was like, bro, that's your daughter. You want everybody else to have eyes, but you want your own daughter because you so worried about Nolani.
I can't.
Yeah.
But you had Krista be she's kind of quiet, but I know she's coming out.
Krishna?
Yes. She was quiet in book 1.
She was quiet in book 1. Book 2, she's still kind of like not quite. She's there. Her presence is definitely there. But as far as she's probably the only female who ain't got no drama because
she's had enough. Like she had enough.
She had enough. Like her mama died, her daddy died. Like that girl don't had enough. She don't have to get her man out of prison. She is going through a vacation phase. That girl don't had twins. She trying to get her body back right. Like she don't had to snap on Nolani. She is like she chilling right now. So Nolani is chilling, but she does have you'll see more of her in the second book and stuff like that. But nothing to where you're like, well, damn, y'all see Nolani too. Like no, Nolani is like that.
I like that she is moving.
I mean, Krishna like is just yeah.
But
Krishna moves in silence like her husband.
Okay, but so I feel like I don't know if it's gonna be book 2 or 3, but Atlas and his family, there's some drama there.
Yes.
His wife Alba said it.
You picked up on that nugget because I dropped that for a reason.
When it takes me a minute to read because I'm looking at I know there's stuff that I missed, and I know when you go back and read something, and sometimes it'll be, because I just reread LB Sadiq series, and there's things that I literally forgot. You remember key major things, but then there's things that I forgot in it. So I know when I reread it again, because see, I'll wait till all 3 are out, then I'll reread it consecutively. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I won't unless I'm doing something specific. But yeah, I'll wait until all 3 are out and then I'll reread them, like I said, consecutively. So yeah, I picked up on that because and then she made a statement about everything that's going on, and my husband think it's just normal, ain't no big deal. And then when Emil was talking to Andrea, I think it was having a conversation with Andrea when he was like, my family, my brothers, they are oblivious to everything that is going on around them, and they're so used to me being the one to pick up the slack, and they gonna have to fix it themselves.
I was going to say that because in book 2, it's going to appear that Emil is real kind of lax as far as the stuff that's going on, but it's the simple fact that he's tired of being like that. Like, you over here watching football, but you want me to go protect your daughter, like that type of thing. And it's like, I have 2 newborn babies right now, and my own wife, and you want me to do what you could do. So it may appear and he's real lax, dang, why did that happen? I thought Emil was supposed to do this. Understand, he knows everything. He's literally 2 steps ahead. He's probably okay, if I lax on this, you're gonna do this, so I'm gonna meet you already on the other side to fix what you could not do still. What I mean? So it's kind of those. So I'm gonna tell y'all now, it's gonna look like he's lax, but it's a simple fact that he has a conversation with his brother. He's like, I'm not gonna be here forever. And he makes them that's your family, so you fix your shit. I'm there, but it is what it is. So
Keaton, yeah, I know she wants another baby. Her dad mentioned that Alex is part of the drug game, but that's not I'm confused on her on that. That's not new information that he's part of.
No, okay. So, okay, with Sean's question, I get it because it's like, okay, Atlas is who she married, right? Aaron
Right,
was the one who was part of the family's drug gang, the whole
right,
cartel. She married Atlas. We have not seen Aaron since they got married.
right. But
So
he's
now,
still
when all this stuff blows up, they about to do a switcheroo.
well, when he showed up in in New York
He already did the
with
switcheroo,
Drake,
kind of.
I knew who that was. It's like that ain't Atlas. I knew that.
Right. That's that pharmacist that we knew that was killing people with his pills,
The locket.
So, yeah. So, each couple would have their marital woes. Like, even Capone and Pacino, they gonna have their marital woes. And, baby.
Allegra. You might be able to slide in there, Allegra. You might be able to slide in there. Okay, so wait. Now that you brought that up, why did you let Atlas bring the devil back and give him some pills? You should have let him die. I was like, no, and I mean, I'm saying that, but when I was reading, I was like, Chelsea up to some shit with this way. She about, man, Alice don't like save people. Like, he does not save people. And I was like, if this fool knew anything about him, he should have went on ahead and just, because it's gonna be torturous. When they catch up to you, they're gonna torture you, man. You would have just went to sleep and just been gone.
But again, that's one of those moments I tossed in there because in book 2, all the brothers except Emil have become real lax. That was Aaron or Atlas being real lax. Like, you gave him a pill, but you gave him a pill to bring that nigga back.
Right.
Now he back. Now he in our city. What made you think that he was gonna stay his black ass in New York?
At all. I did too. I love how he whipped up. Yes. He listened to what she was going through and gave her a salute. I love that.
Wasn't it? Oh my God, Andrea. It hurt my heart about her, her. I was like, I can't make the girl suffer for the whole book. Like, I just can't do it. I just can't. And here go my mama. She's like, well, everybody else going through it, so make Andrea go through it. I said, not like that. I just can't. Like, Andrea, that's like my soft spot. She can't, like, no.
I was pissed at Atlas for giving yes. I was pissed, like, this is the devil. He is the devil reincarnated. Like, Delphina went and watched him burn his bloody clothes. He's the devil.
He is, but again, like, that shows where he was slipping up. He thought that, I'm just give you a pill, give you a warning, you ain't gonna come. And then now it's like, nigga, did you really think, like,
I know they know he there. And I know Emil know he there.
Emil knows he's there. He knew the minute he was even deciding to make plans to come. Because he tells Atlas, like, you do know he's here. And it's like, Atlas like, no, you ain't. And it's like they have that banter. But, yeah.
With some bad people in Emil knows that are they the people that Coco's grandmother.
I was. Okay, I'll give y'all the answer to that one. They all know each other, yes. Do they know each other? Like, the grandmother, no, Lonnie doesn't know nothing about
Coco's
grandmother, family. But they're all connected by that one business.
By that one man.
Yeah.
Because that's who she was having dinner with, that same man.
What? Yeah. So yeah, that's how they're
on that. That wasn't a spoiler or nothing, but y'all read too damn fast. If you read it, you would have picked up on that. That was the same man. Chelsea done froze, y'all. She probably gonna fall off and come right back. Sean said she think the kids be shooting and fighting in the next two. The whole entire family. So y'all throw y'all questions in there while we waiting for Chelsea to come back. And there she is.
I don't know what is going on.
It's gonna rain here,
it's okay. It's pouring, raining, and thundering here, so that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you coming back quick. So Sean says she thinks the kids Allegra said, especially our stepson PJ.
Oh no, she did. Listen, I love me some PJ.
Let me tell you something. When you talked about them sprinters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me and my sister
Oh,
was
you talking
here,
about the slingshots? The
the
little
slingshots, yeah,
cars.
the
Yeah.
slingshots. When my sister was here, we were at we went to Wahlburgers. Mark Wahlberg's family restaurant. It was Wahlburgers. So we sitting there at Atlantic Station, not at Atlantic Station. We were at Battery Park, and it was like a parade of them, like everybody who have one, and then it was dark, so they had them lighting up. So when they was driving up, like I was feeling myself like I know what that is. I know exactly what that is. And I love how they was like when PJ said, "You ever ditched your security before?"
Right. I'll show you how. Oh man, yeah.
I love the cute moments. I mean, I love the whole thing. So I'm not mad that it's 2 books, that it's gonna be 3 books. I'm not mad if I don't get my stuff done. It's because y'all be writing these stories and I just can't. She said, just tell her. She can't tell you that.
Just tell you
As much as I want to know too.
I
Well, we all know in the
that.
come on, y'all. Let's do some deductive reasoning. It might not
Ask
be
you some
in
other
book 2.
questions.
Right. It might not be in book 2. But if he don't die, he gonna be so damn crippled he gonna wish he was dead.
Right. I be wanting to tell her I can't do that.
No, you can't. You can't
I
tell us.
know.
You can't tell us. We can think and then be like, I knew it.
Right.
I'll even make y'all spoiler pages. I refuse to do a spoiler page. I refuse, and I said it for my own personal reasons. I'm not doing a spoiler page because y'all go. I don't be wanting to know, and my nosy ass be right there as soon as it pop up. There's no way that I create it and I can't see.
Get the notification.
Right, and I just be like, oh, and then I'll say in a heartbeat, let me get my nosy ass up out of here because I don't want to know.
Yeah, with this one, I definitely put a spoiler page in my group. I was like, okay, the book is out. I'm going to put this here because I know what I wrote and I know what happened at the end of the book. So there you go. Go vent. Like,
I'm not sure who this is. I just joined, so I'm fussing about you making. I don't know how y'all called that girl.
Massey versus Macy.
I don't know how they was doing that. I really don't. It's got to be the teacher in me. It's got to be. It's got to be.
Because it was like, I've been calling her the wrong name.
I saw, and I just was like, how? Even when they was calling each other's name, I liked it when she said, "You got a lot of nerve. Your mama, your daddy named Pacino, and your mama named Capone. You got a hell of a lot."
All right, and ain't now one of y'all Italian,
right? Absolutely. Yeah. I know when we get off of here, I'm gonna think of something else, but oh my God, Chelsea, you did that. You did that. So damn, and I knew they had a lot of land, but I'm like, this man had houses built for Andrea, for Dre, for Coco, all on the same, like, Jesus.
What Emil, again, like, he thinks ahead. So his thing was like, those houses were necessarily like for the kids, like when they get older and stuff. JD, that just so happened that Andre and them, they needed somewhere to stay because of the threat going on. So that's why they would say, well, yeah, that compound is huge. Like, because I think of when I used to drive by the Indian reservation in Davie down in Florida, that sucker is huge. So it's like, okay, I'm just going to make sure Emil just take all this. Like, he owned all that. So,
what Allegra?
That as is not pronounced as. So Macy versus Macy.
I said Macy the whole time. So. I honestly thought, that's a white girl's name. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
White people would name their child Macy and say it like that. So, yeah.
But yeah.
Yes, y'all give Chelsea her flowers. She says this would
Thank
be
you
phenomenal.
so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it will be a series, y'all. I'm sorry, but it is. There will be 3 books. Sean said,
You ain't got to be sorry. We here for it. Allegra.
talking about my mama named me Allegra.
Allegra. I hated my name growing up. Hated it.
Will the drama make the guy sleep? The drug game? Yes.
Oh, I don't see that one.
From Sean.
And you answered her?
I did. I'll give y'all that one. Yes.
But that ain't gonna happen till book 3, y'all. So we gonna
Yeah,
be
that don't happen to book 3.
drama
Y'all got some
filled.
time. It transfers hands. I'll say that. It transfers hands out of the Commons' hands into some other family's hands.
That we gonna hear about later on in life.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
Yes, I'm telling you, I loved it. I did. I loved it. I was like, I be goddamn. I saved that meme for when I hit a book like that, and it's like I honestly do. I can't. I need a minute, and then I need to go read some fluff. I need to go read some lovey-dovey. What's the series? Whoever they are, Harlequin, the black part of it though.
Oh,
I gotta go
yeah.
find me some. But I didn't feel like, oh my God. I was like, Coco gonna be all right. I don't care what you say. In my mind, she gonna be all right. In my mind, that's Emil pulling her out the car. So I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but that's how I feel like.
Emil shooting her?
No, well, no, not
Because she got pulled out of the car and they got shot.
by the shooter. I don't know. I feel like he shot somebody else so he could go and get her out the car. I feel like it was a setup. This is me. I feel like it was a setup. I feel like it was a straight setup, but that old damn Casey took it too far because they were still in the target. I be reading all up in between the lines and everything. They were still in the target. She should have been out of the store by then. And I can't believe that Krishna will be part of the foolishness. So I was like, nah, this is a setup. This is a setup. So that's because I didn't really want to, feel like, he was hurt. She can't tell us nothing. That's just me. That's just me rambling.
I can't tell y'all nothing right now.
That's just me and my overthinking the whole thing. So
Are we putting Nolani in the pond, or Nolani does not get put in the pond, but she does get her justice. I mean, not her justice, but she gets her her lights out moment.
Hayden's dumb cousin hit Coco and shot her, and Emil is nearby to save her. I'll go with that too.
Y'all got some good theories.
I'll go with that too. I didn't think his cousin's dumb enough. His cousin is dumb enough. I'm just confused on how they was letting these grown ass men on this school campus
with all them guards.
Yes,
supposedly, right? Yeah.
The dumb guard, like Macy's guard, is dumb as can be.
Like, how you let this girl run across the street? Where was your antennas when she was running?
First of all, she all on the other side of the school in the gym. Ain't supposed to be over there skipping class to talk to Hayden, and
you get busted by who?
PJ.
I just love PJ. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm biased.
That's what you think, Monique? That they're being used unknowingly by Veronica? No, because think about it, at the end, Veronica and them didn't know that she was, First of all, Veronica, as we said, is the devil. She gave her a false lead, made her think that her ex was trying to buy Macy. So I swear, old biddies need to go somewhere and just. It's time for you to retire. You and your brothel. It's time for it to retire.
Veronica get what she's owed. Stacy gets what she owed. I will say that. Like all the villains, they get what they deserve. I will say that. Like I said, I'm not killing off on main characters because I don't like main character design in books. I just don't. It hurts my heart. Because we have literally grown up with these people.
Yes, we have. So we love to see it.
Yeah.
I had an Arthur say one time. Somebody was like, Carl Weber has said this, and Brian, I can't think of Brian's last name right now. Brian W. Smith has said this when somebody has said, "Why you kill off, so and so and so and so?" And I heard Carl Weber say, "Because it's life. Life happens.
It
That's
is
what life.
life.
Okay, well, I don't want to. I mean, there's certain parts of yes, I want to read love about the life, but damn, did you have to do that?
I
Did
know,
you have
right?
to do that? Whatever her agenda, whatever her agenda is to be established through her connections, they are being used. Child. Well,
Yeah.
all right, y'all. It is over, a little over an hour.
Yes. I
And
thank y'all so much for reading it.
yes, yes.
It's like I said, Burn Me Slow was like that the introduction. It's a slow burn. It's not a slow burn, but of the drama that's about to come, it's a slow burn. Book 2 is literally packed with drama, with issues. Book 3 is that it's the drama, but it's also the settling of like everybody done got their ish together.
So, are we talking next couple of months?
I don't. I okay. So book 2 is I'm in the middle of book 2. Um, I would definitely love to have it completed by the end of the year. Like y'all have all of them by the end of the year. So I will say that if anything, I think the latest one for book 3 probably January.
That ain't bad because hell, we going August 1st is what, Monday?
Sun
Sunday.
Sunday, right? So
It
it's
ain't
not
that.
bad.
No, not at
So
all.
I got see. It's a good thing I'm in Texas right now. I don't have no distractions, so I'm literally writing every day. That's I'm pushing it out as fast as I can because I really want y'all to read book 2 because I want y'all to hurry up and read book 3 so you can tell me how y'all feel about the whole series. So I
Yeah,
would
okay. I
definitely
couldn't wait to. I couldn't wait. You can come back and we can talk about book 2, and you can come back and we can talk about book 3. We can talk about all of them together. I don't care, but I couldn't wait. I was not going to wait because, like I said, I had questions, I had comments, and I needed to talk about it. And I co-sign this 100%. Thank you for yielding, yes,
Thank you,
and
Monique.
delivering this
Yes,
to
because
me.
the gems that are in that book, y'all, when I tell you like that conversation Emil had with Coco, it was like somebody had that conversation with me.
Mhm.
Um the conversation that a lot of the deep points in that book, especially like the counseling sessions with Dre about like
Mhm.
being alone. I'm in a
And we
season of
didn't talk
alone.
about London. We didn't talk about London and her love story.
London and Theo.
London and Theo.
Yes.
I Theo gonna give that girl a run for her money. She thinks she about to run him. Yeah. Theo
What did
started out
Andrea
real
call her?
subtle.
Her little caboose.
He started out real subtle when he fixed her lunch and was like, because it's healthier for you. We're gonna eat this salmon salad and we're gonna be good. Like, bro, you low key trying to put me into you. I see what you're doing.
Right? Like, first of all, we have to remember London is not like she is like her own person. She ain't called like she gonna get that man hell. Like literally, she's gonna give that man hell.
Yeah,
I'll say that now. She gonna get that man hell because it's a way how you try to
deal with her,
deal with her, and she's
and,
just not
and
like.
he's the right man for it. I could tell. When bruh sat there, what did Dre say? He put out his phone
It took a picture because he couldn't believe it.
and started playing the game.
Oh, yeah, doing the
Make
counseling
out this
session.
session like, okay. He said, pull out his phone like he was bored of what I had to say and started playing.
Oh, listen, Theo had to go deep with Dre because it's like, okay, you trying to bullshit me. I'm not
Right.
the one you need to be bullshitting because I'm over here trying to help you. So let's face these facts, Dre.
But can y'all see your therapist like, you know what? Okay, well. When
I'm
you
about-
ready to talk.
Let me know.
Ah.
Like he went deep with Andrea. Like, okay, Andrea, like just admit it. You have a dislike. Say it, Dre.
And Andrea's
You
like,
toxic as hell. Tell your toxicness. You know, like.
and Andrea's like, I'm ready to send you back to the other facility because I don't want to talk to you no more.
And even the little small session with Coco and Andrea. How she was like, I'm reading everything about you. Like you're dressed in this color because you want me to seem like you're happy. You know, you have on this, you have on that. When really, like you're trying not to cry right now.
Yeah, Theo was like, dude, you're not gonna sit here and play in my face. Yeah, you playing in my face, and I'm not with it at all.
Yeah.
Knock it off. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Forgot. But see what I'm saying? Like I knew it was. I was gonna get off and be like, no, we didn't talk about Theo in London.
I'm trying to think. We covered everything. We covered the grandmama with a mama, Coco, Keaton, Dre, of course, Drea.
The kids, Macy.
Kids, the brothers, Jolly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Everything.
I think we good.
Yeah.
Well, until next
Book
time.
2, y'all just prepare for the unexpected.
Oh, Coco's dad. Yeah, she didn't get too deep into that, but
wasn't that sad? Like, understand, this man thought that his daughter was in a vase of ashes that he keeps at his house. But I'm looking at you like, make that make sense.
that damn Veronica, she been a menace. She been a menace for a long time.
A long time, but she don't make her matching this with the wrong comment. That's all I gotta tell her.
The football game, yeah, that was.
Oh yeah.
Y'all not gonna eat this junk.
Listen, Ari, her little instigating ass.
Okay. I didn't ask for them fries. I don't know why he brought them fries.
Right?
Girl. Anyway, all right, y'all.
Thank you guys for reading and supporting, reviewing, all the love, for joining us tonight on a Friday night. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
Yes, I haven't done this. Well, it was a couple of weeks ago. So I'm telling you now, those of you who are in here, I know the group is kind of quiet anyway, low-key quiet. It's going to be real quiet for the next 2 weeks. I'm telling you now. I just don't have it in me. The good mornings have been pre-scheduled. Yes, because I think Chantress might be gone now, but I was late to work this morning to the point where our school is like 3 levels. And I normally get there early. I park in the top parking lot. If I'm even a little bit past that, I'm able to park in the second parking lot. I had to take my ass all the way to the back, which is the bottom, and go all the way up to the 3rd floor. Like, I beat Chantress to work. I mean, she beat me to the building. This one, like, I'm the one walking in at 8:35, dragging my stuff, like, embarrassed that I am
late.
I'm never late. I am never late. So my life is back to normal, back to the grind. And so, and we're teaching a new grade this year. So yeah, y'all gonna be
grace and prayers for you.
Please, me and Chantress Riggins Gates, because we don't know what the hell we doing. I mean, we do, but it's almost like, okay. Yes, she said she got a little work. Cause I always be in the room. I'm always there. I just knew I had time. I knew I had time, and time got away from me. And I was just cruising down the street like it was nothing. Oh, I'm gonna stop and get breakfast too.
Hey, you already late.
I wasn't late then, but when I got in the line for breakfast at Chick-fil-A, I should have known.
Oh, you went to Chick-fil-A?
This wasn't a good idea.
No.
And then when somebody got behind me, I was just like, oh, I'm stuck now. I said, I'm stuck in the Chick-fil-A. But yeah, it won't happen again. It won't happen. Every now and then, gotta keep people on their toes. Like, Not you.
Right?
So, all right, y'all. It has been fun. It has been fun. I will see y'all the next go round, the next hot book that drops or whatever.
Yes.
But I shall be back. You can let your friends know this will be on YouTube in a couple of days, maybe before the weekend is out. If I can stay on task and get this done, get it uploaded, it'll be up there. So you
Thank
all have
y'all.
a
And if y'all gonna
great.
be in Houston tomorrow, I'll be there too at
Oh,
Alexandria.
you going?
Yes, I'm going.
Okay,
I'm gonna have my mask on though because this Delta variant don't scare me. So
girl.
yeah.
Girl, y'all pray. If y'all don't do nothing else, send good thoughts that we get past
Right.
this. Cause I'm great to lock. I'm great to lock the. I told my mom tonight. I said I'm gonna lock the registration for right now because I just, yeah. We staying positive that we will be together.
Positive.
We're staying positive. We'll see each other next year. All right, ladies. Y'all have a good
Good
evening.
night, ladies. Thank you.